Morphin and Zeo. Look, I see Turbo. Incredible.
With more than 2 decades of Power Rangers seasons, it's time to see which stands tall above the rest.
Try typing in Ninja Storm. What?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Power Rangers series.
You don't have to do it alone this time. We're here to fight by your side.
For this list, we've picked the best installments of the multicolored superhero franchise based on votes from our fans, our personal choices, and the impact on the series as a whole.
Power 6!
We are ruling out Dino Charge simply for the fact that it's still ongoing at the time of writing, and the multiple seasons of Mighty Morphin will be considered as one entry.
Ready, Rangers? Time to create a new legend!
Number 10, Zeo.
You have now become the Power Rangers Zeo, the next level in the fight against evil.
A sequel to the first ever Power Rangers series had a lot to live up to. While the original run had 3 seasons under its belt to develop characters and to build a relationship with its audience, this one needed to bring its A game to impress fans, and boy did it deliver. Classic Rangers like Tommy and Adam got even more time to shine. The Machine Empire was surprisingly creepy villains for a kids show.
Our journey toward galactic domination has been getting boring. Fun!
Especially when we win, darling.
Yes.
And the introduction of the now fan-favorite Gold Ranger was well received by all.
It's really good to have you with us again, buddy. It's good to be back, man. Just like old times.
Besides, who didn't love that kick-ass theme song? Number 9, Lightspeed Rescue. For all the monsters and powers the creators of the franchise came up with, this was the series that took it down a peg slightly.
Power thrust!
Our Rangers start off as nothing more than ordinary heroes who were recruited by a secret government organization to protect the city.
Because of your skills, you've been chosen to use these weapons to defend the city. To become Lightspeed Power Rangers.
Oh, sure, the villains were demons summoned from an ancient burial ground, but this was the first time that the Power Rangers had all of their gadgets and Zords made by humanity to protect humanity.
Carter! The building's about to go down! We gotta get out of here!
We've got to get them out of here first.
Hitting a little closer to home, this is one set of Rangers you could depend on.
Don't fire! What? Please repeat, sir.
Not to mention the fact that there was some serious family drama.
Why did you stop us?
Because he's my son.
Number 8, Lost Galaxy.
Interesting.
The most expensive season of Power Rangers to date, this was the series that built on the foundations of In Space with an extra slice of adventure and exploration.
Fire thrusters. Let's go find a new world.
In search of a new world to inhabit, the Rangers fight to defend the space station Terra Venture from a galactic tyrant, space pirates, and even evil Zords.
You're attacking your friends! You gotta fight it! Don't let them control you!
Not to mention, there was some pretty dark subject matter here.
Help! Help us! Help us!
Slavery, the death of siblings and fellow Rangers, the entire Magna Defender arc, and the cranked up sex appeal meant that this wasn't your typical kids show anymore.
Sir, there's a vessel approaching.
What kind of vessel?
Well, it's a castle sitting on a dinosaur flying towards us.
Number 7, Jungle Fury.
The Pai Shua, the Order of the Claw, was formed to train students in Kung Fu and to serve as protectors if the Dai Shi were ever to escape.
The jungle and all of its fierce inhabitants have always been popular in the Power Rangers universe, with this, the 16th installment, continuing the trend.
Voila. Your morphers. Once you activate them, all the knowledge that comes with them will be instantaneously entered into your cellular makeup. Pretty gnarly, huh?
A group of Kung Fu students are chosen to become Rangers after a demonic spirit is released and unleashes havoc upon their city.
Jungle Beast! Spirit unleashed! Ha!
Mixing together the wilderness of the jungle with the awesomeness of Kung Fu. Not to mention the Spirit Rangers bringing the team number up to 8. And you'll be wanting to take up Kung Fu just to find your own spirit animal.
We summon the animal spirits from within! Power Rangers Jungle Fury!
Also, there was RJ, just RJ.
This is where you'll be living, training, playing, and working. Everything is yours. Except that chair. My chair, it's mine.
Number 6, SPD.
In the not-too-distant future, Earth has become a haven for all alien races who come from the farthest reaches of the galaxy to live in peace.
Because you can never have too many aliens in a show.
Hey, write this down. It'll make a great science fiction movie.
Set in the distant future, the Earth is now a safe haven for aliens and humans alike, under the protection of Space Patrol Delta, or SPD.
You are charged with the destruction of 5 planets, and for atrocities throughout the galaxy.
With all the futuristic weapons, Zords, and nifty tools you can ever want, the Rangers fight an ongoing invasion by Emperor Grum, who seems to have gone to the Batman school of monologuing.
My ship may not be able to get through now, but a robot can. Get me what I ask, and let no one stop you.
Trust us when we say he's actually quite a badass. Strong characters, hard-hitting dilemmas, and Ranger betrayal make this a highlight for the franchise.
You'll be coming with us, Commander Kruger. You have an appointment with Emperor Grum.
Number 5, Mighty Morphin.
Look out, Rita! We're not backing down! We're the Power Rangers!
Every great tale needs a beginning, and this one just happened to involve an evil alien sorceress, a wise sage with his robotic assistant, and 5 teenagers with attitude.
All the bad guys in the universe, and I have to get stuck with these nitwits!
It may not have the most depth in comparison to some of the later incarnations, but as the first stepping stone, it took the world by storm. Each episode gave us a new monster, a new power, and new moral for kids to enjoy and take to heart.
What do you say we show a little teamwork and get this place cleaned up?
All right.
And for that reason, despite the cheese, it should be commended.
And that's kicking. Ay, 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 ay.
After all, it gave us the first childhood crush of many 90s kids with Kimberly, the badass Tommy, and nightmare fuel for decades with Lord Zed.
And I want to wipe out all memory of our failures. We shall destroy the Green Ranger once and for all.
Number 4, Time Force.
Time Force! Time Force!
It was only a matter of time, forgive the pun, before this concept made its way into the series. In the year 3000, a renegade mutant by the name of Ransik manages to travel back in time 1,000 years, with 4 members of Time Force traveling back to present day to stop him.
If I can't rule the present, then I'll just rule the past!
After gaining a new Red Ranger, they make it their mission to apprehend all criminal mutants and protect the present and future from destruction. If you sieve through all the robots, time travel, and outrageous costumes, issues such as diversity, heartbreak, and prejudice come to the surface.
You hate him because he looks different. Well, if you have to destroy everything that's different than you, well, then you'd better destroy me too. What?
No!
It also gets bonus points for having a complex and fulfilling love story between its leads.
I should have told you this a long time ago. I love you.
I love you too. I wish I could live another 1,000 years so we could be together again.
Number 3, Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder, power up!
If there was ever a spiritual successor to the first Power Rangers, this was it.
Dino Morphers. Use these to become Power Rangers.
I gotta sit down.
Breathe, dude.
3 high school students' lives are turned upside down as they unwittingly become Rangers when they discover their new teacher is none other than the original Green Ranger Tommy.
Our teacher is the oldest living Power Ranger.
Not the oldest.
Huh?
Just the best.
With a new monstrous villain dead set on returning Earth to prehistoric times, it takes a new team of Ranger, with the help of one legendary one, to kick some serious dino butt.
I have waited far too long to allow an insignificant teenager to get in my way.
Besides the fan appeal of Tommy's return, the show gave us memorable characters, a really menacing lead villain, and the coolest White Ranger since Tommy himself.
Super Dino Mode!
Number 2. RPM. Traditionally, Power Ranger seasons have been all about saving the world from being conquered or destroyed by villains.
It built armies of advanced robotic soldiers that laid waste to everything in their path. There was no stopping them, and Vengeance declared victory.
However, the 17th season of the show threw tradition right out the window, opening from the start with an AI program creating an army of robots and basically destroying and enslaving all but a fraction of humanity.
I mean, what if there are people still out there, sir? Then heaven help them.
Originally intended to be the final series, RPM really went all out with some of the best dialogue ever seen on the show, an all-round endearing cast of characters.
Even though you are clearly psychologically unstable and here against your will as part of a work release agreement, I still consider you a true hero, Dylan.
And enough meta humor that even non-Power Ranger fans could enjoy it.
Could you please tell me, where do you get your spandex?
That is not spandex! The material is a self-assembling metal.
Best described as a dark but not gritty version of the Power Rangers, you can't go wrong with RPM.
Hitting a man with his own super saber, now that's low!
Before we reveal our number 1 choice, here are some Mighty Morphin honorable mentions.
At least it took 5 teams to beat me!
Guardians of the Earth, united we roar! Whatever! Twin Rangers, Ninja Swords! Power Rangers! Alright, boys, step aside.
Number 1. In Space.
Ready! Let's rock it!
This is the series that took the Rangers from earthbound heroes to intergalactic saviors. After the events of Turbo, 4 Rangers make the decision to leave Earth in order to rescue Zordon.
I am Dark Spectre, monarch of all that is evil. I have captured the mighty Zordon and am draining him of his powers.
From that point onwards, the show upped the awesome factor to 11.
That was impressive. Destroy them!
Just like RPM, the series was intended to be the finale of the show, allowing for the producers to go all out.
Andros! Help me!
In Space gave us Andros, a tragic backstory involving kidnapping and brainwashing, the Psycho Rangers, and, most heartbreakingly of all, the death of Zordon.
Andros, listen to me. It is your duty as a Power Ranger to save the universe. Now is the time.
The show was a landmark for the Power Rangers franchise, and every fan remembers it fondly. Do you agree with our list?
I heard you out. I think you're nuts. I'm out of here.
What was your favorite Power Ranger series? For new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.